Good morning, children. Saira, welcome back to our today's class. Okay, so how is it going today? All are fine? Yes, with full of energy, right? Good. So, have you ever wondered what energy is? Well, energy is the ability to do work. So, you want to know more about energy? Yes, come on now. Let's zoom in and learn the chapter 11, Force, Work and Energy. So today we are going to discuss in detail what energy is. So what is energy? So you can see the first line in the slide. Energy is the ability to do work. If we have energy, we can do a lot of work, right? We can run, play. So to do all these things, we need energy. To talk also, we need energy. To walk, to sleep. Yes, when we sleep, we get nice fresh energy, right? Yes. You know, a car also needs energy to move. So in what form the car? So when we put the petrol or diesel, the car moves. The same way when we eat our food, we get energy. Same way the vehicle also needs energy when the car or other vehicles are filled with the fuels. So a car needs energy to move. And the energy of wind. So what does the energy of wind do? It makes the trees sway when the trees are moving here and there. So that is called wind energy. And energy is also required to change the state of matter. To change the state of matter. So here energy can be found in a number of forms. Energy can be found in a number of forms. So when you eat the food, when we eat the food, the body, what does our body do? Our body breaks down the food and gives energy. And what we do with that energy? We can work and play. So when you go to school, sometimes when you walk and go, or you would go by vehicle. So when you go to school, you receive some energy in the form of heat and light. So how do you receive? You have sunlight. So sun gives heat energy and it gives us light also. So we receive heat and light energy when we walk to school or when we go some other place. And while coming for playing also in. So in the evening, you come to play in the garden or in the street. So the street light uses electrical energy. So the street light, because sunlight is not there, so the street lights will be there. So how the street light is working? It uses the electrical energy to give you light. So there are number of forms of energy. Number of forms of energy. So energy is very important to do work, to do any kind of work. Now, for example, so here you can see in the textbook, page number 87. So you can see this picture. A pot is kept and it is heated. How it is heated? With a flame, with a fire. So this fire gives heat energy to cook our food. So at home you must have seen your mom cooking food. How does she cook? So the flame which comes from the stove, it gives the heat energy to cook the food. And energy is also required to change the state of matter. That is, Yes, changing water into water vapor. Energy is also required to change the state of matter. That is, for example, changing water into water vapor, it requires energy. And cooking food, as I said, as I showed you in this picture, cooking food also requires energy, that is heat energy. So energy is available in different forms. So now we are going to learn some of the important ones which I'll be explaining you after some time. Now for example, I want to ask you a question. Which is easier? So lifting a heavy suitcase, you have a big luggage suitcase, okay? So lifting a heavy suitcase by its hand or pulling a trolley. So have you seen the suitcase? It has got trolley to pull it. Yes. So lifting suitcase which is very heavy with your hands or pulling a trolley is easier. So which is easier? So lifting by your hand or pulling a trolley? Yes, pulling a trolley is easier. Why? Because lifting needs more energy. When you find any heavy things, when you want to lift it, you need lot of energy. So while pulling along the trolley is very easier because it needs less energy. So you should know when to use more energy and when to use less energy. And living things need food to get the energy, right? Living things need food. The human beings, animals, birds, whatever the living things are there, it needs food to get the energy. So why do we need energy? For doing different activities. So we all need energy to run around, to play, jump, dance, and even to study also. And people doing very hard physical work. So hard physical work means simply sitting and playing with the mobile. Is it a hard physical work? Or simply sitting in front of the computer or doing some computer work? Is it a hard work? Hard physical work? No, it is not a hard physical work. So physical work means, like you must have seen in the construction of buildings, the people are working, carrying the mud, sand, salesmen, delivery boys. Yes, when you order something, the delivery boy comes and delivers the food. So all these people need lot of energy, lot more energy. These people, this kind of work, the people who do this kind of work, they need a lot more energy than others. Than others means the people who sit at home and do some work. Okay, that is sedentary work. And in the same way, as I told, cars and vehicles, they are non-living things, right? They are non-living things, and they also require energy in the form of fuel. In the form of fuel. Fuel means petrol, diesel, oil, right? To move. Why do they need all this? To move. So energy is at most importance in everything, right from the drying clothes on a cloth line or sending astronauts in the space. So for everything, energy is required. Thus, energy can be defined an ability to do work. So for any kind of action to take place, energy is required. So even breathing. So if you don't have energy, you can't breathe in or breathe out. Blinking of eyelids. So how do you blink your eyelids? Only when you have energy, can blink your eyelids. So for everything, each and every small things, it requires energy. So kids, energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. Energy changes its forms from one kind to another. So let us learn the different forms of energy one by one. So the different forms of energy. So we have different forms of energy. There are various forms of energy like heat energy, light energy, electrical energy, and so on. Now for you, in this chapter, you are going to learn about heat energy, light energy, and electrical energy. Okay, now let's learn what is heat energy. So when any heat means what? Something you touch, something which is very hot you touch, you will feel the heat. So when anything is heated, so when your mom is cooking something, she keeps the bowl or the pan and she starts heating with a flame. So when anything is heated or burnt, the energy generated is called heat energy. So the energy generated is called heat energy. So what is heat energy? When anything is heated or burnt, the energy is generated, which is called heat energy. Now, do you know that heat energy is also called thermal energy? Heat energy is also called thermal energy, and this is for your knowledge. So, heat energy is used by your mother to cook delicious food. To cook delicious, yummy food which you eat every day. And most vehicles run on fuels. The fuel generates heat over it. Okay, the fuel generates heat for the vehicle to move. So we get heat energy by burning a fuel such as wood, gas, or petrol. So when you fill the petrol in the vehicle, so when the car starts moving, it creates the petrol creates the heat energy. Okay, and the gas, while your mother is cooking, the gas stove produces heat energy. So heat energy is used to cook food or to run cars and trains. So heat energy from the sun keeps the earth warm. So heat energy from the sun keeps the earth warm. And sources of heat energy. What are the sources of heat energy? Petrol, coal, wood, gas, LPG or CNG. So these are the sources of heat energy. So what is heat energy? When anything is heated or burnt, the energy generated is called heat energy. And what are the sources of heat energy? Petrol, gas, wood, coal, LPG and CNG. So these are the sources of heat energy. And what are the uses of heat energy? To cook food, to run cars and trains. Okay, so these are the uses of heat energy. So now you know what is heat energy, what are the sources of heat energy, and what are the uses of heat energy. Right? Okay. Now let's move on to light energy. So what is light energy? What is light? Something we receive the brightness, that is called light, right? Okay. light energy is the energy that is produced by a source of light. So light energy is the energy that is produced by a source of light. So if you lit a candle, so when the candle is burning, we get light energy so that you can see the things around you. Understood? What is light energy? Light energy is the energy that is produced by a source of light. So it helps us to see the things around us. It helps us to see the things around us. The sun is the natural source of light energy. So this is very, very important. The sun. So the sun is the natural source of light energy. So do you go and switch on the button to get the sunlight from the sun? No, it is a natural source. It is the sun, the natural source of light energy. So there are artificial sources of light energy. There are many artificial sources of light energy. Natural sources, sun. And the artificial source, there are many things. Can you give the example? Yes, like the tube light, electric bulb. So when you switch on the button, when the electric bulb burns, you get the light energy. You can see the things around you, right? So the artificial source of light energy are electric bulb, tube light, oil lamps, candles, right? So these are the artificial sources of light energy that helps us to see the things, especially at night. Especially at night. So during the daytime, we use the natural source, that is sunlight. And during the night time, so we do not see the sun, right? So we use these artificial sources of light energy such as electric bulb, tube lights, oil lamps, candles. Yes, so these are the sources of light, artificial sources of light energy which helps us to see the things around us. So we learned what is light energy. What is light energy? It is the energy that is produced by a source of light. Light energy is the energy that is produced by a source of light. So which is the natural source of light energy? The sun. And which are the artificial sources of light energy? Electric bulb, yes, tube lights, oil lamps, candles. Very good. So what are the uses of this light energy? It helps us to see the things. So during the daytime, we use sunlight, and during the night time, we use the artificial sources of light energy. Okay children, I hope you understood what is light energy. And next, we'll move on to electrical energy. We'll move on to electrical energy. So what is electrical energy? The form of energy. You know what is electric, right? Yes, electricity. When you touch, you will get shocked. Something danger will happen. So is it safe to touch the electricity or switchboard with your wet hands and all? No, it's very dangerous. So what is electrical energy? The form of energy that is used. The form of energy that is used to operate several gadgets. The form of energy that is used to operate several gadgets and appliances in homes, schools, offices, and shops, factories, and so on. So it is called the electrical energy. So electrical energy is used to operate several gadgets and appliances. Okay, that is called electrical energy, and it is used in schools, offices, factories, shops, everywhere. So what are electrical gadgets? Yes, such as computers, refrigerators, air conditioners, fans, and televisions. So these, your radio, your mobile, all these are electrical gadgets. All these are electrical gadgets. And what are the things I told you? As I told you that it is used for operating the gadgets and the appliances. So appliances means what? So appliances at home. So in your home, what are the electrical appliances you can see? It's refrigerator, toaster, oven, vacuum cleaner, washing machine, blender, mixer, grinder, and many more things. So these are the electrical appliances that is used at home. And what are the electrical appliances that is used in the school? Yes, we have a big smart board, right? Computers, laptops, printers. So all these are the electrical appliances that is used in the school. And okay, so do you know which is the natural electrical energy? Like sunlight. Sun is the natural thing which we get, receive heat energy or light energy. So have you seen the lightning when it is raining? Yes, lightning during the thunderstorm. So you had the cyclone now. You must have heard the thundering, and you must have seen the lightning. So this lightning during the thunderstorm or the cyclone, it is the natural form of electrical energy. It is the natural form of electrical energy. Okay, and trains run on electrical energy. Have you seen the electric train? Have you traveled? Yes, it runs on electrical energy. So we use electrical energy or electricity to heat water heater, to get light from the bulb and tube light, and blow hair. So when you want to dry your hair, we blow the hair with the hair dryers. So all these are the uses of electrical energy. Okay, children. So today we learned what is energy and the different forms of energy. That is heat energy, light energy, and electrical energy. So we are going to stop here, and the topic does not end here, and we'll be continuing our topic in the next session, and we are going to learn about the sources of energy. So in the next class we will learn about the sources of energy. So until then, read the textbook and yes, understand it. Okay, so see you in the next class. Bye bye.